Hi Pisces, I'm Pam, and this is your psychic tarot reading for the month of June 2014. The first card that comes up here in your reading is Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands to me symbolizes new beginnings. It's like blessings from God and the universe. New beginnings. It can mean a new home, new business venture. Wands symbolize growth. Also, communication is symbolized by wands. I hear that you're going to be talking to somebody about putting a business venture in action. That's what comes up here, like setting plans in motion. That's good news. It's funny because it comes up like you make some plans and you may back out of some others. Like you make some plans, but you back out of some. I feel like there's like multiple options here for you business wise. It's not just one thing. You're going to have a lot of things offered to you, but I get that you're going to come to terms with what you want to do and settle on one thing. I get that you're going to settle on one thing. And I get that this is going to be a good thing for you because prosperity and affluence is going to come to you. But I do have to warn you, you are going to have to work hard for that, Pisces. So it's good news, but it's not like it's all handed to you on a silver platter real easy. You are going to have to work hard for it, but you do weed through some decisions, some other options and choices, and you do become focused and pick one specific thing. And it's a great time for making money, they're saying, and engaging in communication with others. So communication does come up. And I hear that you're going to talk about how to rectify the business, like whatever plans you make, I feel like you maybe have a partner, like a business partner. It could be a corporation that you're forming a partnership with. But I feel like you're going to work together with someone or entity that comes up as a partner and really hammer out the details. That's what comes up. And I feel like in the end of the month of June, you're like wrapping all this up and that you actually start the enterprise, or it's more started in July. But working out the agreements, hammering out the details, getting focused on which idea you want to go with, that all takes place in June. Okay, so crossing it, this is not the first contradictory thing I've seen today. Is the card is death, but death doesn't necessarily mean death of someone's dying. It's something ends so something new can begin. So it's an ending to have a beginning. This is crossing over it, so this could be conflicting it or supporting it. I have to tell you something negative here. There's a lot of conflict around this. A lot of people are not going to be liking that you're doing this. I get that you have people that sort of, I don't know if I would use the word complain, are complaining at you, but you get like, there's people that have something to say and stuff to say coming at you that I don't feel that you're going to like. There's people actually that don't want you to do this, which I don't know why, but I mean, I'm talking to a world of Pisces out there, so, hopefully this makes sense to one of you Pisces, or several or many of you Pisces, of why. And I feel like you've come up against this before. These people want something from you, and they want to take money from you too. So I feel like you got to be careful because their reasons are not honorable and just. They're worried about what they can get or not get, and if you're tied up doing this or that, then they can't get what they want to get from you. If your money is tied up in a new business venture, or you're not accessible or available to them financially in some way, that's why they don't like it. They don't really not like it for your own good. They don't like it for their own good. You're not going to listen to them, however. So that's the good news. I get you're not going to listen to them, and you're just not going to listen. You've come to your decision, and that's that. That's what I hear. That's that, Pisces. That's that. And you're a mutable sign, not a fixed sign. So it's kind of interesting that for somebody who's mutable, you can be very fixed. So you're going to be fixed when these people, however many people this is, one or more, come at you not liking this decision you're making and this financial investment in this, business and what you're going to do. You're not going to listen to them. You're very fixed about this. Your mind's made up. I get that. I get there's a lot of communication back and forth, not only with the partner of the, this partnership aspect, but with these person or people that are going to be like throwing a wrench and trying to stop it or talk you out of it. So you've got a lot of communication coming with them, with on the good side and the bad side there. So, okay, so the next card you got here, Eight of Swords. I don't like when this card shows up because it always symbolizes something like being in an emotional prison or not being like feeling stuck, not being able to move, things being kept hidden from you, you being in the dark, not having all the information. So this crowns this. You need to be civil with everyone. So you have to be on your best behavior, Pisces, even if you don't normally feel like it. I do feel you're diplomatic usually. You probably are very, very good about not. You're probably non-confrontational if you can avoid it, but I do hear you got to be on your best behavior. They're saying you have to put your foot down. They want you to put your foot down, stop the cycle, break this chain of what this is going on. You've got to, so they're actually, even though they're saying this is a little contradictory, they're telling you to be on your best behavior. So but they're telling you to put your foot down. So you have to rake out your best diplomacy here and politics in this situation because they do want you to put your foot down, but you have to, do it diplomatically. You're going to have the energy to shift some of these people out of your life and new people are going to come in. It's like they're showing me like you're changing of the guard, like new people, like old people shift out and new people come in. Like it's not like I don't see you void of people. I just see you like the changing of the guard of people here with this. The next card you have that comes up is Six of Swords. Six of Swords usually means to me when I see that moving, taking a trip or moving. They're saying you're entering a new phase. They're calling it a growth spurt. This card, okay, my guides are saying for you, they're talking about travel here. They're actually saying you're going to travel back and forth from location to location, location to location. So you're traveling, this travel comes up in location, but I feel like this is your job, with this new venture. And I also get that you're going to begin to tell people what to do. Like you're going to oversee some stuff here. You're going to be overseeing some things. Like almost like, I kind of feel like you're managing, like you're going to be managing people. And I get that you're going to be like talking to people about what they need, like what do they need, or supplementing people or supplementing something. That's part of this going back and forth. Like I'm seeing, my guides are showing me in my head almost like you've got like a clipboard and a list and almost like you're taking inventory and asking what is it you need and what is it you need, and then you're overseeing stuff of like this has got to go there and this has got to go there. I don't know, that kind of sounds specific, but this is a general reading for the sign of Pisces, so think this over. When I say you're asking people what they need and seeing that they get it, this is part of this. You do enter a time of, this has come up a lot for the different signs today. So it's interesting. Maybe this is an astrological influence playing in here that, because I get that you come into completion. There's some kind of completion here, which completions and endings seem to be predominant in every sign I do the readings for. So you also have it here too, Pisces. Next card you have here is Five of Swords. Now, Five of Swords, you've got quite a bit of swords here so far in these four cards. Three of them are swords. Five cards. In these five cards, three of the five are swords, and swords can sometimes represent conflict. And Five of Swords usually, to me, is like can be arguments, battles, putting your foot down. Let me just see what the guides say. Why Five of Swords? You've got to stop the cycle and stop the chain. Put your foot down. Not getting pushed around or bothered by people anymore. You've come to some sort of closure. I'm hearing it's like some people are for you and some people are against you. That's how it comes up. And I'm hearing like you feel like you can't win against some of these people. Like there's like no winning, or you feel like you can't win. And that you need peace. These people that are going to try to talk you out of whatever they're trying to talk you out of, which I feel like is the business idea and venture in the beginning. I feel like you can't take this. Like you can't take it. I feel like you're going to let some people go in your life, Pisces, but yet they're showing me a swinging door. So like I feel like they can come back in again. I don't know that you're fully shutting it. You're going to have the option, and you have to control your temper and anger. This is could be causing you some health problems if you don't. Like I feel like you're internalizing. You have a lot of anger and you're internalizing things, and this could be affecting your health, Pisces. So you don't want your health to be affected. So the next card, it's another five, and fives are not the easiest number when it comes to cards. Five of Wands you have, and that's like struggles and arguments. A lot of times this is conflicts with people to do with work-related matters, instigators, and propaganda. This is not good. I don't like to say anything negative, but I just want to warn you that I feel that there's some people that know you, maybe these detractors that want you to not do this venture and have this association, partnership or business venture, that there's some propaganda that these people are saying about you. Like they want to stop you or make you feel bad or punish you in some way. It's like they don't want you happy. They want to like squash you in some way. They're committed to you in their mind in some way with like some long-term goal. You've taken all you can from them and their hidden agendas, Pisces. They want to help you, they want to hurt you. They want to help you, they want to hurt you. That's what comes up here. So, interesting. I mean, you got some real struggles here. The first initial card, I gotta say, really good. Ace of Wands, new beginnings. I mean, that's fantastic. You work in a partnership with somebody to get stuff going, a lot of communication, but you do have interference. You definitely have interference here coming up. So, what's that old saying? Forewarned is forearmed. So, oh, now you got a good card. Yay, a good one again. Nine of Cups. Six of Cups. Justice. Ooh, Ten of Swords. That one's not so good. Well, let's see. You got some good ones coming in here, though. Okay, so, excuse my itching. I was gardening yesterday and was getting bitten by mosquitoes out there. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups to me, that's like wish fulfillment. And cups are emotions. So that's all good. Okay, so let's hear why I get your enterprise is going to go really well. It's going to take off. It's going to go well. And I hear that you're going to begin to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Progress is fast, they say. coming into your own. They're saying money coming to you, like coming to fruition. Like if you've been worried about your finances, Pisces, if you've had fear or worry or anxiety about it, or whatever, for whatever the reason, they're saying like, so this business venture takes off right away and comes to you. You get the benefit financially quickly. And you're going to be happy because you're going to be busy. And I'm also hearing going around and talking to people. So in this business venture, you will be. So see, that goes back to the Six of Swords card. The travel, where they talked about travel and communication and traveling and all that. That's connected to that. So that travel is part of this business. You traveling around and communicating and talking to people and finding out what people want and overseeing other people or overseeing some kind of operation. It is going to happen, and it's good that you're doing this. This is what you should be doing. It's almost like, I want to say sales is involved, but it's like more than that. You're really, really, really a good communicator, Pisces. You can really have that ability when you want to. When you want to withdraw and you want to be the quiet fish that swims quietly under the water, under the radar, and all that, you can do that too. But you are very, very personable, outgoing, charming. You have a lot of those qualities. So embrace those qualities. They're really going to come in useful here with this, business venture that I see you doing. Okay. So the next card you have is Six of Cups, and Six of Cups to me symbolizes a deep connection with someone. This is a family type of connection. To me, I usually read it as reincarnational past. This is somebody you're deeply connected to through emotions. It can be family in this lifetime, family in previous incarnations. It can be your children, also symbolizes children as well, or your childhood. Here, something old becomes new again. You rediscover something again. Like I feel that this is something comes back around. I feel like you really want something to work out. There's like unbridled passion here or love, and you want something to work out. You've harbored some deep regrets, Pisces. You need completion and fulfillment and satisfaction, my guides are telling me. Like, they're saying like an old acquaintance becomes new again. You've jeopardized this in the past in some way, or they have. There's a time of reunion. You have a hard time harnessing your emotions sometimes. It's hard for you to come to grips with your emotions. You don't like to deal with them. They're saying sometimes you like to put them up on a shelf. And you're going to be able to express yourself, I feel. I feel they mean emotionally because this is cups, and cups is emotions, but let me just ask. And yes, and to become present in the moment. That's what they're telling me. You're going to, if you felt like you haven't been able to do that in the past, they're saying that's what you're going to do that now. You're going to become present in the moment. And the next card you have here is Justice. So you have the Justice card coming up next. Justice to me, well, I mean, it can mean a legal matter, dealing with a lawyer, dealing with courts, can be legal papers, documents drawn up, things like that. They are talking about you're going to have some papers drawn up, like something becomes legalized, finalized, legalized court documents, judgments. If you're getting a divorce, relationships, like if you've been separated and waiting for divorce, for you Pisces going through divorce, it gets finalized in June, like endings. I get that. They're saying, I get the words relationship significator. So I feel like if it's a business relationship that you're starting, like in the beginning, it becomes finalized on paper. Like legal papers are finalized for that. Like in a good way. Like it's formalized. You do get that you're going to be talking to several people about this, Pisces. Like I don't feel like you just make this decision all on your own. I do definitely get you have legal counsel about it, but I also feel that you're going to talk to other people that have been in a similar situation or have owned businesses before or own businesses now that can advise you. You get a lot of opinions about what you're going to do here. Yeah, and again, Pisces, they tell me to tell you that it comes to completion. Like whatever these court issues are, comes to completion in the month of June. Now, the last card, I really have to say, I don't like it for anybody for any reason ever because it's a card that often could symbolize death, betrayal. Um, it's just, it can symbolize things that just aren't pleasant. But I have to be honest with you, it is what came up. So it's Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords for Pisces. So let me ask why, right? You can't change the past. You can't change what was. This kind has come up with every sign I have read today. They do say you do need to walk away from the situation because you can't change the past. It's an ending of a relationship and squabbles, and money is connected to this too. You're tired of going over the same old ground. That's what I'm hearing. I get that again, that swinging door thing. You will have the option or the opportunity to open that door again in the future if you want to. I'm hearing my guides don't feel that you should, or I don't even feel like they feel that you will this time. But they are, that you will have an option to revisit it again. But they are saying that when you close this chapter behind you, that this really, it's like it frees you up so you can move forward. Since this was a negative card, I'm going to shuffle the cards because I don't want to end it on the Ten of Swords. I really don't. So I'm going to pull one more card for you, Pisces, and I'm going to ask the guys to please give me an overall message of what they would like you to focus on the most for the month of June. You do definitely have positive things, Pisces, you do. But I do see conflicts here. I do see some conflicts. And so let me just see. One resounding card for Pisces for the month of June. I'm going to cut the deck and I get Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups to me, Pisces, means choose wisely from your illusions. Choose wisely from the illusions around you. I do feel you're going to be presented with a lot of opportunities and options. And this goes back to the very, very, very first message I got from the first card. Because they did say you will be talking about a lot of different things in business opportunities and things being offered to you, but you're going to make a decision and focus on one, which I feel like is a partnership, either with a corporation or with someone in particular, maybe a brother or a good friend, somebody you know, or a sister, but there's somebody connected to you. Uh, there's some prominence, a prominent figure here. Someone, I feel like it's more like a relative, but it could be a corporation. And they're saying this card is saying choose wisely from your illusions. Narrow it down to one. They say because you're going to be whatever comes up, Pisces. Wow, I got to say you get offered a lot of options here. Tune into your spiritual guidance. Listen to your intuition. Don't ignore your gut, what your gut tells you to do. If you don't feel like you're psychic, if you don't believe that you can access your spirit guides and angels around you, which we all can, you can always trust your gut and your feelings on the matter because your feelings are messages from your soul. And Pisces, you swim through the emotions. You may not like them, but you do. So trust that. And I want to say thank you, Pisces, for tuning in, and thanks for watching. And please tune in next month for your psychic tarot reading for the month of July. And if you're interested in getting a personal and private one-on-one reading with me, please go to my website listed below, and you can schedule and purchase a reading there. And thank you for tuning in. Many blessings and peace.